Okay, today I'm going to do a quick tutorial on doing broken text in Adobe Illustrator. I'm going to try to make this as short as possible, so bear with me. Ugh. I'm sorry, I might end up having a fight with I have an IME on my keyboard here, so that might give me some problems, but I'll try to work through it. Okay, I'm going to type in my text, and I'm duplicating this one so that way I'll try two different techniques real quick, or just a purchase. Make sure that your layer is selected, make sure that the text you want to work with is selected. Since I'm working with both of them, I'm selecting both of them. I'm going to go under type here and go to create outlines. Okay, that turns the text down into paths now. I need to go further so I can work with them individually, so I did object and ungroup. That ungroups them into individual paths. Now, with nothing selected on the board, I'm going to select the stroke, and I'm actually going to turn off my fill. I need a different color stroke. Okay, now for something simple, like I said, Illustrator's been doing this for ages. Since it came out, it's just basically manipulating text as a path with the Pathfinder. Okay, now the focus obviously is working with broken text, so this bottom one will give more of the illusion of broken text. Now, you might want to be careful when you not to go too extreme. You can cross over and so on and so forth. It's really flexible to work with. Now, select the text and the path that you're going to be working with, and go to your Pathfinder, which is Window and Pathfinder if it's not up. Okay, and then you're going to select Divide. When you select Divide, it actually, cookie cuts the path for your text. Now, I need to go a step further here and do some cleanup work, actually, with the Divide on that. Whenever you use any of these options on the Pathfinder, you actually need to come in here and ungroup it if you want to edit it. Now I need to go back here and clean up some of these lines, because these are actual shapes or paths in there that occur when you do that divide, which is why I applied the stroke. Now I can turn that stroke back off, and I'm left with, still looks like it's together. Computer lag. Okay, still looks like it's together. I'm just going to select the bottom portion there. I caught some of the part of the R there. There you go. I'm going to change the color. And there we go. Now, I'm going to actually come in here. Hopefully, Illustrator will work with me today. So I'll use this instead. Go with a green. Let's try something else. Blue. There we go. That makes it pop a little bit. Alright, now for the next one, I'm just going to go in here real quick and do essentially the same thing. Give me some space up top. And remember, all of these are now individual down there, individual paths, and then I have my one path actually panned out over everything. I'm going to divide and ungroup, object ungroup. And then with it still selected, I'm going to go in here and fill in a stroke so I can clean all this up, so I can get rid of the excess path out of here. And that'll leave me with what I want, which will be my broken text. So, little by little and very carefully, very, very carefully get in there. I might have to zoom in on that one. Okay, go in here and delete, 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 delete. So this is also a good lesson learned, that there is a technique, yes, another technique that you can do that you probably would not have to do this that way, so tediously, but I like the diversity. It lets me actually break down to a more artistic way of things, that I can actually get more down and dirty with what I'm doing. And then you go in here and just slide all the pieces all over the place randomly, because it's broken text. And Oops, that doesn't look right. You can even scale them because they're individual paths. You can do whatever you want. When you're done, though, because this is such a mess, you want to go in here to your Pathfinder again under Shape Modes. You want to add, okay, and then expand. And this way, this is now one text block. I'm sorry. Still getting my head on straight for the day. Okay, those are two basic styles or techniques that you can use for manipulating text in Illustrator.